How are you doing? I hope you are well. Happy new month. This is JEMIENAFTALY on the pediatric world. Remember, this is the only platform, this is the only channel that we talk about the common illnesses that our children get while growing up, and we try to talk in a language that everybody is able to understand, the mothers, the caregivers, and everybody. So we try to be as layman as possible. We want to use the most simple language to everybody, for everybody to understand. So I welcome you back again. So today's topic is on continuation of what we had last time on the routine care of the newborn, and we are going to talk about the cord care. So cord care is a routine care of the newborn, and this is now mostly at home after the baby has been discharged home. So what is cord care? Why is it important to talk about cord care, and how are we supposed to do it? So cord care is taking care of the cord, of the baby's umbilical cord after birth. So if I may take you back, the umbilical cord is important to these babies before birth because it is the one that supplies nutrition, it supplies oxygen to these babies before birth, and also helps in removal of the waste products from their bodies. So it is important before birth. After delivery, this umbilical cord is no longer important. So it is cut off normally by the professional caregivers, and what is left is something we call a stump, the umbilical stump. So this stump again is expected to fall off, to separate in 4 to 5 days after delivery, and it also may go up to 21 days. So the mothers, those mothers who get so much worried after 1 week, 2 weeks, still the cord has not separated, it is not, before the 21 days are over, usually there is no alarm. So it should go up to 21 days. Now, in cases whereby it is prolonged, it takes longer to separate, to fall off, is in cases like in prematures. A premature baby is that baby whereby that baby was born before 37 weeks of gestation. So with these babies, you find it may take longer. So why is it important to take care of this cord? Why are we worried? So our biggest worry here is infection. So we are worried that this cord does not get infected. To start with, the cord is the center of infection for the babies. This is where babies will get infections from if this cord is not well taken care of, and if it is not dry, if it is not clean. So it is where they get infections. So these infections may come around now the umbilical cord, and if they are more severe, the infections now again get to the bloodstream and to the circulation. So it is very, very important. How do we take care of the cord? So hygiene is key here. So the mothers or the caregiver who is taking care of this cord, first of all, they should wash their hands using water and soap. Dry those hands before touching these babies. Remember, we are saying we are avoiding infection, so hygiene is key. So after washing their hands, we rub using an alcohol, and mostly we use the surgical spirit and the cotton wool. We soak the cotton wool in surgical spirit and we rub the stump. And this being our stump here, the way to do it, we normally rub, after soaking now the piece of cotton wool in surgical spirit, we swipe, like we clean from inside out, and you discard that piece of cotton wool. You clean again from inside out on the other side and all sides until it is cleaned everywhere. We do not do the round thing. Imagine cleaning and doing this all around. We are introducing the bacteria here to this stump, and we are saying this is the center of infection of these babies. So we don't do the round thing. So after that, you ensure that the cord is exposed so that it gets dry. And after we clean that cord, what are the signs now again of knowing that we have signs of infection, and we should seek medical advice. So number one thing is when this baby stops breastfeeding. If the baby is unable to breastfeed, we think of infection and you should seek medical advice. Another thing, if the baby start getting fevers, hotness of the body, again, we know that this could be a sign of infection and we seek medical advice. Another thing is when the stump, it feels hard and rough, so we know there's an issue. Another thing is when the stump starts discharging some pus, yellowish or greenish pus, so you know there's an issue, we have infections, and we seek again medical advice. Again, if the cord starts having a bad smell, bad odor, we call it odor, bad smell, so now again we know that there's something wrong is happening and we seek again medical advice. Another thing, if this cord does not fall off after 21 days, if it is again prolonged after 21 days, then again this is when you should seek again medical advice. Something just to finish up with is to say that you should never force the separation of this cord. It should fall off on its own. You should not use force, because that way we are going to have issues. And this is it for today. Thank you so much for staying with me. We have now known how to take care of the cord and why we do it, why it is important. So thank you so much for staying with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit on that subscription button, subscribe, like and share, and also leave a comment down there on the comment section. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you so much.